the day Betsy's mum would pop out of the sea. Betsy would wait for her on the harbour steps, and together they would dabble feet and fin in the water. That is, until Dad turned up to carry Mum back to his cafe. Here she would sit at one of the little tables under a shady umbrella with her tail in a bucket. Betsy wondered if Mum knew anything about Mr. Tiger and his circus. But Mum had a faraway look in her eyes that had more to do with orcas and oceans than circuses. "Do you think Mr. Tiger has animals?" asked Betsy. Before Mum could answer, Dad appeared with an ice cream he'd made especially for her. He'd called it Myrtle's Minty Mumbo Marvel. "It tastes of wishes," said Mum. "Delicious, mouth-watering wishes." "What would you wish for, Mum?" asked Betsy, "if you had a wish?" Mum thought about this for a minute and said, "I have everything I could wish for. A beautiful daughter, a loving husband. What more could a mermaid want?" "Legs?" suggested Betsy. Mum laughed. "Then I wouldn't be me, and you wouldn't be you." "I hadn't thought of that," said Betsy. "That's why," said Mum, "you have to be careful what you wish for." Betsy asked her Dad what he would wish for. "Nothing," he said. "I have Mum and you. Anyway, a wish is very hard indeed to find." Betsy wondered if there was a place where wishes were made. If there was, said Dad, he didn't know about it. Mum knew of an island where Gongalong bushes grew. It was said that if the fruit was made into ice cream, you could make a wish from just one scoop, and whatever you wished for would come true. "Then we should go there," said Betsy, "and we could pick Gongalong berries when they are ripe. Dad could make them into ice cream." "Why," asked Mum, "would we need to do that when we have everything we want here on the seashore, and in the tall windy house on the island left off the map of the world?" "I just thought a spare wish might be useful." Mum gave Betsy a hug. "But the island is as far away as Sunday," she said, "and I hear on the seaweed line that a bossy giantess rules it." "That wouldn't stop Dad, would it?" said Betsy. Dad was good at making ice cream, but not so sure about giants, bossy or not. "Wait a minute," said Mum. "There's something else important, but what it is I can't remember. It has something to do with how you pick the Gongalong berries." She thought long and hard, but it had, for the present, swum away from her. Later that day, as the sun was putting on its red pyjamas and settling down for the night, Dad carried Mum back to the sea. He and Betsy waved farewell and watched as she disappeared beneath the white-kissed waves. Betsy looked out of her window and up into a sweet shop of stars. There shone a white chocolate moon. She was about to climb back into bed when, to her delight, she saw a star whiz across the black treacle sky. Closing her eyes, she said, "I wish Mr. Tiger and his circus would come tomorrow." Chapter 3. "Crumble cakes," said Betsy, for next day a ship had arrived in port. It was unlike any other she had seen before. Painted in blue and white stripes and festooned with flags. She wondered if her wish might have come true, without even one Gongalong berry. Betsy went downstairs for breakfast, and the first thing she wanted to know was if it was Mr. Tiger's ship. Dad was busy putting tubs of ice cream into the tricycle icebox. He was proud of his tricycle. It had been made especially so that he and Betsy could ride it together. On the side of the icebox, Mr. Glory had written the name of his latest creation, Myrtle's Minty Mumbo Marvel, and on the front was written, "Stop me if you want to buy one." It was this notice that made the going rather slow, because wherever they went they were always stopped, especially when news spread that there was a new flavour to be tried. The island, which had been left off the map of the world, wasn't very large. In fact, Dad and Betsy could cycle around it easily in a day. At lunchtime, they would stop halfway up the tallest hill. In a field overlooking the harbour, they would eat their